Recognize her? This is La Gioconda, better known as Mona Lisa, the most famous painting in the world, seen by about 6 million people every year. And he, Leonardo da Vinci, is the artist who painted her. He painted this one too, The Last Supper, sometime in the late 1490s. He's best known as a painter, but art was only a tiny part of Leonardo's genius. He finished only a handful of paintings in his life. In fact, more than once he accepted a commission for a painting and never finished. So what did Leonardo do besides not finish paintings? He figured out how plants use sunlight to grow. He connected the rotation of the Earth with the law of falling objects. He imagined and developed ball bearings and the bucket wheel excavator. He explained why stars twinkle and how the human eye works. The hygrometer, shock absorbers, an alarm clock, life preservers. The double hull he devised for ships might well have saved the Titanic. He designed submarines and the first armored tank. He got a lot of work designing war machines for royalty and wealthy businessmen. And Leonardo made notes about everything he observed and imagined. Notebooks full of his curious mirror writing, letters and words backwards, read from right to left. He was obsessed with flight all his life and designed several flying machines. One of them came complete with retractable landing gear. The parachute he designed in the 15th century was finally built and used successfully in 2005. He figured out why seashells can sometimes be found at the tops of mountains. He studied muscles, bones, the human eye, the spinal cord, and the brain by attending medical dissections of cadavers of the very old and the very young.
Passing the night in the company of these corpses, flayed and horrible to behold.
He discovered how the valves of the heart work, and his brilliant and anatomical drawings were used by medical students for centuries. He drew the iconic Vitruvian Man, which recognizes the symmetry of the human body to patterns in nature. He even created a robot that could stand and sit and move its arms, neck, and jaw. Around 1502, he designed a massive single-span bridge. The drawings were discovered in Istanbul in 1952, and in 2001, the bridge was built for pedestrians and cyclists in Norway. No one has ever anticipated and imagined the future the way Leonardo da Vinci did. He never stopped trying to understand the world, and almost 500 years after he died, we're still learning from him.